Greetings, it's the Captain here, and I'm here with everybody's second favourite Geordie, Paul Hine.
Second favourite?
Yeah, Jimmy Nail's like number one, isn't he?
Oh, I thought you were going to say Sting or something like that.
No, Jimmy Nail for the win. Crocodile tears. We're here to see a new addition to the Amplifi family called the Amplifi TT, which is just here. And we've decided to come and shoot it at my house rather than in the video room because it's kind of contextual, my favourite word of the day, because it's really aimed at the guy that's, you know, he's at home, he's got a little hi-fi or a home entertainment system like the one we're going to plug through here. He hasn't got a guitar amp in his room or anything like that, and he just wants to play some guitar and jam along to his kind of favourite tunes from iTunes.
Can I show them behind the scenes what's happening in the other side of the room? There's what we got there is Rebezel, and here's a road, and then...
And as you can tell, it's Halloween.
It's Halloween, yeah.
Well, it is this week anyway.
And here's... What system are you using to record this?
Logic.
That makes a lot of sense. I like that, a little bit back in the room.
So Paul, tell us a bit of the background behind what TT does.
Well, it's the next step in the Amplifi family. So we started with the 150 and the 75, which was the Bluetooth speaker, the iOS app. And that, like exactly like you said, enables it to play along with those things. And the speakers allow you to play along completely independently.
Yep.
Then we have the FX100, which enables you to take those sounds out and actually gig them or run them in your home hi-fi system. And then we have this, which is a TT, so it's tabletop. And the idea is it integrates with your home hi-fi system, because you may have a fantastic home hi-fi system, and like you say, you may want to be nice and discreet in the front room. And I dare say, sitting on top of your CD player or sitting on top of your power amplifier. Kind of thing.
Should we take a look at the unit? Can you light it with your iPhone, the special way that we worked out earlier?
Absolutely. We haven't got any professional lighting here, so we're doing evering
Guerrilla style.
Guerrilla style. Here we go.
WD-40 and iPhones.
Obviously, as you can see, this is I've got a little kind of home entertainment unit here, so a TV with some cupboards underneath it, which house like your DVD player and the amp for the sound system. And so all I've done is I've plugged Amplifi TT into my sort of TV sound system. And I guess if I actually owned this, I'd just put it in one of the cupboards underneath here, because you actually really don't need to get to it to use it. If you've not seen the Amplifi app before, this is a free app that you can get either for iOS, so it'll work on either an iPhone or an iPad, and it's actually been optimized so that the screen layout is a little different to suit the iPhone compared to the iPad, and it's just been released on Android as well, so anybody with an iPhone or an Android phone can use this. And essentially it's the controller for the TT. So the basic concept is it interrogates your music library, so it says, oh look, these are all the songs that I've got on this particular device. It is if I can get it is an amp editor, so it's essentially loads and loads of different guitar amplifiers and pedals. I mean, this is always one of my favorite things, so you can see all these beautiful graphics of different amplifiers that you can kind of choose from, and pedals, and you can see the chain at the top here, so it's actually very sophisticated. You know, you can have gates, volume pedals, wah-wahs, modulations, stomps, amps, compressors, EQs, delays. You can change the order of these effects around if you want. So using all of sort of Line 6's heritage in guitar effects, some really, really cool tones. You'll notice, of course, this is completely wireless, so that with all the data that's going from here about the songs I want to hear and the amps I want to play along to are Bluetoothed into the TT. So TT can sit somewhere in the cabinet here, and this can sit on your lap. The only cable you need is essentially your guitar cable to go in. And the concept is that you choose a track to play along to, so you're going to hear Paul playing along. So actually, we always get stuck in these videos, so you're only going to hear tracks that either Paul has written or that Rob has written, so that we don't fall foul of YouTube's copyright policy.
Because they ban us in different countries if we don't, otherwise.
But whatever's on your iTunes library, you can play along to. But the clever thing, and here's the clever thing, and if you want to hear the science behind this, you can kind of go and we explain it more in the other video. But the clever thing is, as you start to play along with your, AC/DC's Back in Black, Amplifi goes back to its brains in the cloud, its server in the cloud, and it works out what the best guitar tone for you to have to jam along with Back in Black would be, And in real time, and actually in real time it's about a second or 2 seconds, it downloads the correct tune for you here, and you are instantly jamming with an Angus Young kind of guitar tone.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is as more and more people use Amplify, and more people say, do you know what, I quite like that tone, but I'm just going to modify it a little bit, or I'm going to save another one, and other people find that more popular, Amplify will essentially kind of always download you what is currently the sort of the most popular tone, if you like, for that track. So I think we should hear some, because we always do this. We talky too much here and never play too much.
Should be a Line 6 demonstrator.
Yeah. Which guitar are you using, sir?
I'm using the Variax.
Hold it up and show the ladies and gentlemen.
The one I always use, JTV 69.
Can I give that a plug now? Line 6 are promoting these hard at the moment, so you can get this guitar or the single cut kind of more Les Paul-y looking version of it for about £700 at the moment, and until Christmas, Line 6 are doing £100 cash back on these as well. So I'll put a link in the thing below where you can find out more.
Wow,
it's a crazy price.
A lot of guitar for, because these used to sell for well over £1,000, didn't they?
Well, so
anyway.
Paul was using that. I'll quickly plug what I'm going to be using, which is the MO3 by Chapman guitars. This is the modern version. This is the prototype, and it's very exciting sounding and playing.
So if we go back to, actually I should also tell you as well, of course, this is a completely standalone guitar effects unit. So everything we've got here are presets that Paul has designed himself. So you don't have to use the, you don't have to rely on sounds coming down from the cloud. You can just completely make your own sounds and store them all on here, no problemo.
Yeah. It's probably worth just saying as well as the currently I believe there's 86,000 tones on the Line 6 website, which users have created.
So we're going to go through them all for you now. Let's hear the first one.
1 a minute.
Yeah. So essentially, are we just going to start by, do you just want to play some guitar with no albums, and then we'll do the sort of a jam over? These are some of the presets that Paul's done in the past. Bassman Messer he's just done, so that I'm guessing Messer is a big show in Frankfurt that you must have recorded this for. And if I press the little arrow on the side here, it takes me to the main screen, and this is how easy it is to edit. Kind of, imagine I'm just tweaking knobs on an amplifier, or maybe I want to, add a stomp box in here. So I'm just going to press stomps. Got tons of different stomp pedals. I love on the iPad because the little graphics are so kind of nice and sexy. But that's the idea. So you can imagine Paul's got hundreds of tones in here, so we'll just go through some of the presets.
There's 79 different amps in there, and there's 79 different amplifiers, and there's 100 different effects in there as well. So and then your speaker cabinets as well, so it's really easy to dial in those sounds as you just saw.
Well, let's just play a bit of this Bassman thing. So where you're going to have most fun with Amplifi TT is of course playing along with your iTunes library. So this next track actually is one that's been written specifically for Line 6. In fact, it's kind of cool because the whole track, all the guitar parts on the track have been written using Amplifi as a guitar tone. But Paul's going to noodle over the top of it with like a plexi kind of Marshall-y kind of guitar tone, and this is what it sounds like.
like being the Line 6 demo guy then?
It has its moments. It's a nice job.
A lot of travelling?
Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
I have got a lot of travelling, yes. South Africa.
How many times have you sent your CD to
South Africa on a Sunday.
Really? Nice.
Yeah. Liverpool tomorrow. Guildford today.
Wow.
South Africa on Sunday, all next week. So Johannesburg and Cape Town.
At least you know if you go to South Africa and you wake up in the middle of the night and feel that you can come up with a massive lie and get away with it. So, that's the end of the demo. My thanks to Paul from Line 6 for coming down. Just to quickly recap what this is. It's a kind of a guitar amp designed to plug into your hi-fi or into some sort of entertainment type system like we've done here. It's a Bluetooth streaming thing so that you can get your iTunes library to go through your hi-fi wirelessly. It's got the tone match thing, so it selects the correct guitar tone to go with the track that you're jamming along to.
It's ideal for being at work in your studio or in your office and hiding there. It's also, maybe it's worth saying, obviously pod version 2, this is now the tabletop version of like a home recording device as well.
Yeah.
So
the USB output will do audio as well as the editor. FBV, which is where they Line 6 do a couple of different foot controllers that can plug into this. Optical outs if you're optician or something like that. What you were hearing, by the way, in the video is we had the left and right outputs here plugged into my hi-fi, and you were hearing a couple of like TV style speakers playing, but we also had the left and right outputs here plugged direct into the interface as well, so you're hearing a sort of a bit of a mix of that, but you would just set up whatever you want to do. And the magic number on this is, I think this sells for about £160. I hope I haven't got that wrong, because Line 6 will shoot me, but it's a lot of kit for not a lot of money. And it's in the shops. Sorry, this is your only one, isn't it? It's in the shops in November 2014. So I'll put a link to it in the description below as well. So that's it. Any questions? Fire them in as usual, and we'll do our best to answer them. But for now, I've been Jimmy Nail.
And I've been Lee Anderton.
Marvellous.